What's up, superstars? Back with another video. You got Superstar Rob and you got Superstar Nation. How you guys doing? Beating me up every single day, guys. I'm glad to be back with you today. If you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button. Join the Superstar fam. Hit the bell notification button so you get every single video every single day. We do not miss. We're here for you every single day. And I really missed you guys. I haven't seen you guys. I was here yesterday, but I missed a whole 7 days of videos. I think it was actually 8 days of videos. That is a long time in this space. Also, thank you to our VIPs. It's $2.99 a month. It's Star Beside Your Name Master Spreadsheets giveaways. You can always reach out to us on X, Instagram, or Discord. Guys, join the Discord below. The Discord below is where the rest of Superstar Nation resides in one spot. We have everything there. It's the Walmart Discords. All our favorite projects are there. You go in there. People are talking all the time. Some of the greatest minds in the space. They like to hang out in the Superstar Money Discord. So check it so you can join like-minded people. And you have discussions. I'm there. Joe's there. We're all there. And you also have the rest of Superstar Nation. The true power of the community is in that Discord. Make sure you join. Also, we do run the Superstar Utility Program every single month. This is examples of ways that you can earn stars. If you become a VIP, you're automatically enrolled. And we'll give you either 2 to 6 stars depending where you're at. At the end of the month, you might win some pretty cool prizes like NFTs, sometimes physicals, could be this hat. So make sure if you want to participate, you can go to VIP. You could also use our Cryptoids links. We are Cryptoids ambassadors. If you use our link in the description below, we're going to give you a star for that. We're also going to give you a star if you use our Flick Play link. It'll get you a 10% discount. That's in the star below. We still got to add it to the slide. If you buy Superstar Money hat, we'll know. We'll make sure we add that to the slide. And every month, we're going to roll over 50% of the stars, so you have a chance to win in the following month. So I hope you guys all are having a wonderful day. We're going to do something different today. I really, I was gone for a week. Okay, I had a week vacation. See, I'm a little bit tanned. And it hit me like Bitcoin, guys, like Bitcoin. Like it wasn't that long ago. It felt like forever, but it wasn't that long ago that we learned that Bitcoin is going to have a spot ETF. And it made me think like, we did NFT trends in 2024, but what about Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency space? How is that going to be in 2024? Are we expecting a really good year? Are we expecting, an okay year? It's been kind of bearish in 2022. People don't have a lot of money. Interest rates are high. So I put my thoughts on this board just to kind of simplify things. I hope you guys can see. Okay, but we can zoom in really, really close. So Bitcoin in 2024, woohoo. I believe that 2024 may be a very good year for Bitcoin. So if you're somebody who's like, and of course, none of this is financial advice. These are just my opinions. But if you are somebody who is interested in Bitcoin, you want to learn more about Bitcoin, I think this is the year to learn more about Bitcoin, especially if you do purchase it, maybe not for use. If you purchase it for an investment, maybe 2024 might be an ideal year to consider it. Obviously, I remember back in 2012 when I first learned about it, my brother came to me. He's a computer engineer, and he came to me and he said, these Bitcoins exist, and you just buy them. They're like digital money. And I'm like, why would anybody ever want digital money? This was 2012. I think I just graduated from high school back then. Didn't know much about it. At the time, I think it was like 200 US for a Bitcoin. And you obviously look at how it's done now. And I mean, it's so expensive now. You think, does it have room to go higher? But it's all relative to market cap, right? It's all relative to the amount of money coming in to justify the market cap. So I thought of 4 main reasons why I think Bitcoin can actually have a very, very good year. And you guys can let me know in the comments below if you agree. So right off the bat, there's the Bitcoin ETF. Now, we already had one here in Canada, and I believe other jurisdictions have them too. Definitely here in Canada, though, because it existed, and I live in Canada. But now the U.S. has approved it. And that means that people in the U.S. can actually buy Bitcoin as part of their retirement portfolios now, because they could buy it as part of the ETF, the 401ks, and all those things. But you got to remember something. That's huge, right? That gives now access to institutions to start using Bitcoins in a regulated way, in a spot wallet that will basically house the Bitcoin, and people are buying into the ETF. But this may now be the gateway for more coins to get official approval into ETFs and get more access to cryptocurrency through official institutions and people's, tax sheltered accounts, I'll call them. Okay. So now, as more coins come in, because Bitcoin's been approved, why not Ethereum? Why not other coins? And as this happens, people learn more about the space. They become more comfortable with the space. The space becomes more legit. And that's great for Bitcoin because Bitcoin kind of seems like it's the mother. It kind of starts the run and everything kind of follows with it. Don't get me wrong. There's lots of great utility now in many other coins. The Solana community, for example, has done a fantastic job generating value for Solana, right? Like there's a lot going on in the space with other coins where, through utility, you might have an increase in demand in 2024. But I think that the overall, legitimacy of cryptocurrency because of their ETFs and means of being purchased through official institutions, I think that that's going to really be a significant reason why Bitcoin could have a really good 2024. Next is, and by the way, I got an article here from Morningstar. So if you guys want to learn more about it, you guys can Google spot Bitcoin ETFs. This came out January 11th, 2024. You can learn about how to take advantage with it, how you can invest in it. Here in Canada, we have tax sheltered accounts, both for retirement and non-retirement purposes. This gives people another gateway into doing that. Next is innovation. So 2024, we're starting to see now more innovative ideas. I mean, we've always kind of known about them, but you're seeing them more prominently now in the space. So there are examples. One example is crypto gaming. Crypto gaming, people are saying, oh, crypto gaming's done, but not really. They're starting to come with hybrid models where, it's a little bit easier to play. Not every movement in the game, let's say, is permanent. We're also starting to see real world assets. I think one really you kind of knew about this when it comes maybe to like owning an asset like a house, where you buy a token and that token could represent a percentage of ownership in some physical asset. But we're seeing this now with treasuries now too, US treasuries, guaranteed investments. Like I have this article here, tokenized treasuries. You can learn more about them, where you bridge tokens and a traditional asset, like we call them, a guaranteed investment certificate here in Canada, but let's just say a treasury bond, right? Like you're going to be able now, institutions will do this. They're now going to purchase these physical assets, these real world assets, create coins that back them, and you could buy the coin and you could benefit from enhanced liquidity now. You can go and trade that thing on the market when you want. You can hold on to it until maturity. There's going to be all sorts of innovative ideas in this space that people will bring forward that will help continue to legitimize cryptocurrencies and create demand for its utility and understanding of the technology. Because everyone's always saying, oh, that stuff's like, I have these conversations recently too, like, oh no, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, scam. Why? Well, it's for good reason. And I have that over here. Why is it a scam? Because there's bad actors in the space. But global regulatory clarity has come last year. And this space in 2024 is a lot different than it was in 2023. You saw confirmations from the SEC here in Canada, Singapore, worldwide. Countries are giving clarifications now on the rules with taxes and how it relates to coins and cryptocurrencies. But on top of that, and I think this is the more important one, because obviously they're both important, but bad actors in the space who are dominating have been removed. The first of which is FTX, right? We all know about FTX. The massive fall of a huge exchange, money being mishandled by their CEO, people losing tons of money because of their trust in the exchange. And everything fell apart here. And this is a bad thing, of course, because people lost money and there were scams. But at the same time, it's a cleaner space. If you remember last year, they also talked about the Binance CEO got in trouble with some stuff. Like there was all sorts of news reports in 2023 about these big crypto companies being accused of issues that make them liable or going bankrupt, right? So that cleans the space up. And I think that with a clean space, you're going to have more comfort now for the average Joe to want to join the space and join the cryptocurrency world. Because that's part of mass adoption. The more people come, more people have money investment, grows the market cap, especially that comes with utility as well. And I think cleaning up the space will definitely be a benefit for Bitcoin now in 2024. All the bad stuff could still happen, but a lot of bad stuff happened in 2023, with bankruptcy, and convictions. This year, though, it's cleaned up a little bit, and I think we're gonna have hopefully a better 2024 when it comes to that front, because the space definitely did seem a little bit more legit this time around. And then lastly, and this is a big one, guys, Bitcoin halving. So Bitcoin halving, there's been a lot of talk about Bitcoin halving. Every 4 years, the reward. So if you're someone who's not super familiar with how the mining works, but as the miners are on the blockchain verifying the blocks, they will get a reward. And I believe it says there the reward right now is 6.25 Bitcoins for every block successfully mined. However, every 4 years, the creator of Bitcoin is having the reward, which could, I mean, in 2020, it did coincide with a halving. We had a halving and we had a massive pump in cryptocurrency. It is possible that this halving may fuel another bull run. This might actually be the most significant of all my points, is that now the reward is going to be halved, meaning the amount of new Bitcoin being rewarded is reduced, meaning less supply of new coin with, we're going to assume, equal or more demand. So by naturally, if you have the same amount of demand or more, obviously you're going to have growth. But if the demand continues to increase as it normally does, because people are adopting Bitcoin more and more, forgot to mention, you have the rise of stable coins, right? You have countries now turning to cryptocurrencies and using cryptocurrencies to help stable, and it's all backed by the US dollar, but to help kind of stabilize the economy. But if demand for Bitcoin increases, and now there's less supply coming in because the miners are no longer getting rewarded 6.25, they're getting rewarded 3.125, and another 4 years is going to happen again. This should increase the scarcity of Bitcoin and fuel price momentum. And again, this is pure speculation. It may not happen. Nobody has a crystal ball. The halving may not be significant. 2020, there was a lot of factors going on, but Bitcoin halving was one of them. So in the end, there's a chance here that 2024 might be a very good year for Bitcoin, and I think cryptocurrency in general. Because I think as Bitcoin pumps, it kind of pulls the rest of the space with it. I think NFTs as well is a really good thing. You're going to see a lot more on the NFT side. There's NFTs backed by the Bitcoin network. They got the lightning speed now on the Bitcoin network that makes it a little bit quicker. The time that it takes sometimes to do transactions was very, very slow. But now they have the improved lightning network, which increases transaction speed. Generally, you have layer 2 solutions now. They weren't as, back in 2020, they weren't as prominent, but you got obviously layer 2 solutions on Ethereum that help speed up transactions. So guys, this is just my opinion. Obviously, I know this is hard to see. Long story short, these are the 4 main points. Bitcoin in 2024, you got the Bitcoin ETF that just came at the beginning of January. You got innovative crypto gaming potential. You got innovative backing of assets like treasuries. You got increased global clarity. You got Bitcoin halving. For these reasons, I think Bitcoin can have a very, very good 2024. And there's probably some more. And you guys can let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Bitcoin in 2024. Do you agree with me that Bitcoin might actually have a very good year in 2024? Or do you think that we'll see more of the same on Bitcoin, that maybe it'll stay kind of flatline or stagnant as we saw in 2023? Are there other reasons that maybe you're bullish that you could share with me and let me know below to help me and the rest of Superstar Nation learn your creative ideas? I'd love to hear from you. And guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the Superstar family, hit the bell notification button to get every single video every single day. And thank you to our VIPs. It's $2.99, star beside your name, access to our spreadsheets. Guys, thank you. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.